Hey, welcome on in, everybody. This is Wolfen here. We're going to be I'm going to do a little Diablo 4 review, basically from a new player's perspective. So yeah, let me. We're going to go into game. I'm just going to walk around Kial Fashad, however you pronounce it, and just talk about my feelings on the game so far. As a, as far as I'm concerned, first time player since I've played all the Diablos, but barely. Diablo 1 was probably the one I played the most of. Diablo 2, Diablo 3, I always tried because my best friends always play. So it's like, oh, fine, I'll buy it. And then I played for a little bit, and then I'm like, not for me. But we'll go over that. So, but let's go ahead and go into game a little bit, and we'll walk around and we'll talk about it. All right. So a little bit of history on my end. So yeah, so I've been playing. I've messed around with Diablo since 97, 98. I'm trying to remember when Diablo first came out. But yeah, so I messed around with it, played it. Diablo is definitely the one that I played the most of. Either either dial up or carrying my PC and monitor to a friend's house and doing a LAN party, things like that. Yeah, we don't want to leave. And But I've never been a fan of point and click. It drives me insane. That's why when I heard that Diablo 4 might have WASD, I was very very happy. We're just gonna kind of stand right here for a little bit. Um, so so I was really happy. But then as far as I know, it's not in game. It didn't make it through, which surprisingly enough, I'm actually having a blast. Um, and it's like I said, yes, I've played all the games, but I would still consider myself a noob. I don't know anything. I have no idea what's going on in the game. I mean, there's certain things that I remember. I mean, I did try Diablo 2 remastered a little bit, um, but even that wasn't that didn't grab my attention for some unknown reason. Diablo 4 has grabbed my attention and has grabbed it pretty hard. Like I streamed for the streamed Diablo 4 for the first time today, even though I had the pre-order, so I could have started this days ago, but I was busy playing WoW Classic Hardcore. And I was like, I don't want to try Diablo 4 yet. Don't want to try it yet, so I kind of held off. Now I wish I wouldn't have because I've been having a blast with it. And so yeah, I mean that's basically as a new player, I'm having a total and utter blast. And I'm playing a class that people say is terrible. And I made level 20 right at the end of the 6 hours today. I've been having a blast as a bear druid. I've got my two wolves here, which I wish I could name, but I can't. But I know for seasoned players of Diablo, there's probably issues in here you guys know about that I have no idea. But as just a new player who really knows nothing about Diablo other than, maybe a total of maybe a total of 60 to 80 hours of playtime between Diablo 1, 2, and 3. Um, but a lot of that play hours was years ago. Because really, I tried remastered again maybe 5 years ago, or whenever they, I guess, fixed Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. I tried that again. Then when remastered came out, I tried that again. Still wasn't grabbing my attention. I think one reason why I'm liking Diablo 4 is it feels more like an MMO, and it looks more like an MMO. It's a top-down MMO, but it still feels more like an MMO where the old Diablos still kind of felt uh, not my style. But like, would I recommend it? If you're a new player and you kind of want to get into the world, I would highly recommend this. I'm having a total blast. I mean, have I met my? I kind of have a thing of, do I totally recommend a game by how much I paid for it and the hours I've played on it? And have I met that goal? Have I met that? No, have not met that time yet. But I don't see any reason right now why I'm not going to meet that time, as far as how much I paid for it and how many hours I've played it. And my requirement is 1 hour. I mean, $1 an hour for me to totally really go, yes, buy this freaking game. You will have a blast, or at least I'm having a blast. So maybe you will also. But I can easily see me making that goal. And no, and I totally understand that it's probably not exactly the way you should probably view games, but I feel it's any game that is a replayable type game, like MMOs, things like that, where you should have easily $1 an hour for what you paid. Now, other games like Resident Evil, things like that, you can't replay, and there's maybe like 12, 15 hours play time. Then that depends on if that's worth your money. But for me, for an MMO, no, it needs to be. I need to get, if I pay this much, I need to get this much out of it. Like for, let's say, WoW, for WoW, I easily got my money's worth off of how much I paid for it and for how much I paid for the expansions. Easily got my money's back on that, and I easily get my $15, 15 hours a month out of it, making up for the $15 subscription. So, but that's how I usually view things. It's not exactly how most people would, but that's how I do it. And yeah, it's like I said, we've not met that goal yet on this game, but I don't see why I'm not going to, because like I said, I'm having a blast with this game. So I should easily meet that little goal. What else is there? I can't give you any advice on this game other than play. If you're a new player, play what you want. Don't listen to the people who say, "Oh, this class sucks. This class is overpowered. This class is this, that, or whatever." Play what looks cool to you. I'm playing a druid. I love druids. I've played druids in WoW. I've played druid-like classes in Dark Age of Camelot and EverQuest, and so this is my jam. So and plus it lets me turn into a werebear. Hell yeah. Now granted, I probably would have liked to have done a werewolf, but I also like to be tanky, so which is why I went the werebear route instead of the werewolf route. But let's see. Other than that, yeah, that's really kind of where I'm at with it. Is I find the game extremely fun. I think if you're a newer player, I think you will find the game extremely fun. Especially if you've not played. If the other Diablo games really haven't caught your eye or caught your attention, or you tried them, you're like, I would give this more of a try. Like if you like, Lost Ark, things like that. It just looks better, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah. But other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We're going to leave it at that. Yeah, I've been having as a first time player, first impressions. The game's gorgeous. I'm having a blast, which is really all that matters in a game. Is, are you having fun? If yes, it's a good game. If not, then maybe you ought to look for something else. And plus, it's fracking new. It's like, yes, you would expect games to be finished when they come out. That's no longer the case. That's not been the case for decades. I mean, let's face the facts. No game ever comes out finished. So, do I like that? No. I think it's bullshit. But it is what it is. Game companies have learned that they can do it. And no one's going to stop paying for the games. Because that's the only way you're going to stop them. And, well, game companies already know that, no. If they'll buy the game and they'll wait for us to fix it. So, but I've had a couple issues. I've had a couple issues where I've had to relog because like something got bugged behind a door or something didn't open right. I've had to basically get out of game, get back into game a couple of times. So I've had issues, but it's not that big of a deal for me. I mean, hell, I've been playing indie horror games for the last 2.5 years. You want to see issues? Go play indie horror, or go play any indie games that are in early access. Yeah. So the little things I'm finding here are nothing. So, but on that note, hope you guys liked the video. If you guys liked the video, give the video a like. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You're going to be seeing Diablo 4 stuff, WoW Retail, WoW Classic Hardcore, things like that. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye. Peace out, everybody.